Hi students, today we're going to talk about percent yield. Percent yield is the ratio of the actual yield to the theoretical yield expressed as a percent. It has to be a ratio of the exact same product, and here's your equation. It's the actual yield over theoretical yield times 100. The theoretical yield is the maximum amount of product that can be produced from a given amount of reactant. So theoretical yield will be determined using a balanced equation and using stoichiometry. So it can be calculated from a balanced reaction. Balanced equation. The actual is the amount of product produced when a chemical reaction is carried out in an experiment. So what's happened in the lab? So if 75 grams of carbon monoxide reacts to produce 68.4 grams of methanol, what is the percent yield? So here's your balanced equation. The first thing you should do is calculate your theoretical yield. So 75 grams of carbon monoxide, you'll want to figure out some values. So we had carbon, oxygen, and hydrogen. Carbon and oxygen, there's oxygen 16, carbon 12.01, hydrogen is over here, and that is 1.01. So carbon monoxide, if you add those two together, you'll get 28.01 grams of carbon monoxide, and that is equal to 1 mole of carbon monoxide. We want to get to grams of your product, so grams of methanol. So it's a one-to-one relationship, so 1 mole of carbon monoxide equals to 1 mole of methanol, and then 1 mole of methanol is equal to, if we add in all those up from the periodic table, gives you 32.05 grams of methanol. That will equal 85.8 grams of methanol. This is your theoretical yield. This is the theoretical yield. So then you'll want to take the actual yield, which is up here, and divide by your theoretical yield, which I guess I accidentally did a point off, and that is equal to 79.8%. We're now going to do another example. Solid silver chromate forms when potassium chromate is added to a solution containing 0.45 grams of silver nitrate. If the percent yield was 76.2%, what is the mass of silver chromate was formed? So once again, you'll always have to find your theoretical yield. So start with your 0.45 grams of your silver nitrate, which is right here. And let's look up some, we want to get to silver chromate. So we need to find silver, nitrogen, oxygen, and chromium. So silver is right there, that's 107.87. Nitrogen is up top a little bit, that's 14.01. Oxygen is 16.00, and then chromium is further over, that is 52. So finding all of those, adding those up, you get 169.88 grams of silver nitrate is equal to 1 mole. Then using this, we've got 2 moles of silver nitrate is equal to, we want to get to silver chromate, 1 mole of silver chromate. Then 1 mole of silver chromate is equal to 331.74 grams of silver chromate. So your theoretical yield is 0.44 grams of silver chromate. Then what you want to do is you want to take your, this is your theoretical yield, and this was your percent, so your actual yield is equal to your percent yield times your theoretical yield divided by 100. So take your 76.2 times 0.44 divided by 100, and you get 0.34 grams of silver chromate.